TeamLease Services, one of India's leading staffing companies, has predicted a slowdown in salary growth in the past financial year. According to a survey, the salary growth in 22-23 has slowed to 9%. My colleague Sakshi Batra spoke to Kartik Narayan, CEO, staffing at TeamLease, to find out what his outlook is on hiring and salary growth this year.
The Indian job market overall has experienced slower salary growth this year, with growth rates decreasing from about 10% to 9% on an average.
Okay.
Right? So that's point number one. Of course, it's more nuanced. Telecom, media, and entertainment, IT and knowledge services have exhibited salary growth slightly higher than 9%. So we will definitely have an inflation index salary hike, but more likely it will continue to be in single digits as an average, and perhaps just for specific roles in double digits, early double digits. I think IT skills are still going to be in demand because of the rate at which India is going to grow going into the next year, relatively compared to the rest of the globe. But the hike might not be, double digit with some of the more fancy things that we've heard about, people getting cars and so on and so forth to attract talent.
Right. I'm glad that you pointed out about startups and e-commerce, because this is also a space that garners a lot of interest of our viewers as well. What has been the key trend in these particular sectors, and what's the outlook for FY24?
Yeah, so a degree of slowdown for sure, and especially again in e-commerce, you'll have to really split it down. I think quick commerce is one where you have seen, I think, a degree of rationality which is kind of coming through because of the difficulty to kind of raise funds right now. I would say edutech also kind of falls into that particular bracket. So you will not see the same degree of growth or in terms of hiring which is taking place in some of these spaces, right?
What has been your own sense? Has AI really impacted jobs so far in FY23? And what's the outlook on that? Will we see more slashing of human jobs because of AI?
So my view is, I think first of the macro view through this entire thing is, the newer technologies will keep on coming, and it might impact jobs in the short term, but it's going to end up creating newer jobs around that entire thing. But coming to a specific, I think it's a really exciting and developing area, right? And there is no doubt about that it is going to have some or other impact on a variety of jobs. For example, my view is a lot of mundane jobs, perhaps let's say if I have to pick up like software testing, etc., and all that, right? Can easily get done. In my own industry, to be with you, our ability to kind of screen resumes, shortlist them, etc., and all that, which is ideally done by people, could probably be done by AI, right? So going into next year, Sakshi, definitely, I think some of these will evolve and mature a little bit more. But having said that, let me tell you, prompt engineer, for example, as to how do you query an AI engine is like one of those new jobs which are coming up, right?
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.